Okay, cool. So I don't really know if I am live or not, but I'm just going to keep talking and hope I'm doing it correctly. And if I am not, we will learn after. Um, okay, so back to where I was. My kids are in school. Um, they are doing virtual school, but I will say, like, I'm probably late to 75% of their meetings. I try really hard to set a schedule, but we're pretty late to all their meetings. I'm having a difficult time like making sure I sign in for their attendance every day. Like I've got to get better. I've got to get my stuff together. But um, my kids are pretty good on technology, but now I think they're almost getting bored of it. They're tired of computers. They like ask not to have to be on their computer anymore. And really that's not like them. They are they are normally always wanting to be on their tablets, always wanting to play their video games and stuff. And so they are they're learning. They are figuring it out and hopefully getting better. But we are, we're working through the stress of that stress of just school in general, making sure we're getting stuff done. I think there's really more pressure on the parents when we're doing virtual school because, if you're like me and you have a first grader and a kindergartner, they need a lot more individualized attention. And they are going to need you to stay focused on them and to really pay attention. And so I think that is what's making it difficult because if you are having to work and if you are having to do things at home, I mean, it is it is going to be one of those things where it's going to be really hard for you to work from home and teach your kids. And I'm not saying that they don't have teachers anymore because, both of my kids do have teachers and they are fabulous. Both of their teachers are extremely great. And so I'm very thankful. They're very communicative, if that is the correct word to use there. They they do stay in contact and they do talk back and they do email me back pretty quickly. And so I am really thankful for that. But at the same time, it's just really hard to work a full-time job, teach your kids, do all the other normal stuff that we're having to do, and not feel the stress of, wow, my kid's not getting what they need to get, or, wow, my kid didn't do all their work today. They're going to be really behind. Now we have to spend this weekend catching up. And I just really don't feel like first graders and kindergartners should have to do extra homework on the weekends. Like that might be a very unpopular opinion, but I think that kindergartners should have their morning work, their morning assignments, and their basic stuff. And then I think they should be allowed to be kids. I think they should be cutting with scissors and doing arts and crafts and playing. And they're not really getting to do that much. So I hope that our kids get to go back to school soon. I hope that when this 9 weeks is over, things start looking better in our area. I think right now they are looking a lot better in our area. So I'm really keeping my fingers crossed that we are going to stay on that trend of looking good so that they can go back to school. But, I think that we just need to all not stress. And I know that's easier said than done, especially for me. Our kids they're going to get their stuff. They're going to learn what they need to learn. They're going to retain what they need to retain. And I just think that they are going to feed off our emotions. So if we're stressed and high strung, they are going to pull that off of us. So, we should definitely try to stay as calm as we can. Try to keep them as organized as we can. Use this as an opportunity for them to learn time management and learn organization and learn responsibility, keeping up with their stuff, keeping up with their laptops, keeping up with their paperwork and their assignments. even if they're young, I've kind of put it on my first graders back and her responsibility to, Tuesday when we left the house, she forgot her backpack here. Well, she missed the live session. She missed all of her work for that day that now, yesterday, she spent catching up on. And so she's learned that if she doesn't bring her stuff, she's not going to get to do her work. She's going to miss out. All of her friends are going to be doing their school. And I say, like, we left the house and went to go do school. And that probably is confusing because you're like, wow, I thought y'all weren't in school yet. We are in school at our gym. So we are doing a virtual camp. So basically, there are a lot of parents who are still working who can't not work. I mean, they have to be able to work. So we are running, we call them day camps. And so from 8 to 3, your kid can be at the gym, and we help them with their school. We help as best as we can to get them on their Zoom sessions. And we're basically their teachers in a way. And that's kind of why I felt like I really wanted to make this video, because we are seeing that. I mean, we are seeing that every kid stuff, their lessons are set up differently. Who their, where their teacher puts their live session links, where all this stuff happens. Like it is a problem because no one knows. I mean, parents are looking on their kids' Chromebooks and they're like, well, I don't know what we're supposed to do today. Oh, well, I need to check this email, or I've got to check this other thing. And it's just really confusing for parents. And one, I don't think it's, unless you're a teacher, you probably never really intended on having to do that kind of stuff and teach your kids. So I think as parents, like, we're all learning a lot. We're all kind of getting more tech savvy. And so, it's kind of good for everyone. I mean, we're good. There's pros and cons to live learning, virtual learning. Um, and so basically, like, I just want to say, you got it, mama. Like, keep going. You got it, dad. Keep going. Um, I know it doesn't feel easy. I know it feels stressful. I know you're worried that your kids might not be getting what they need. They are going to be fine. They're going to get it. We're going to get through this. We're going to get their work done. We're going to show up to all of our meetings on time. And when they get to go back to school, that will be the happiest day for so many of you. I know it. I know I can't wait. I know you can't wait. We are, we are looking forward to the day. We are hoping and praying that COVID-19 is just leaves and goes, um, just for all of our sanities with school, because God bless all of you school teachers. Y'all are awesome. I don't know how you do it every day. I have a new appreciation for you because it is extremely stressful. You have all those kids learning and education in your hands, and you are amazing. But not only that, you are now a virtual teacher, which none of you probably ever thought you were going to be. And that is a whole new wheelhouse, learning to put your videos online, learning all those different apps. So, kudos to all the teachers. I think you guys are doing a great job. I can't wait personally till we get to go back to school, but I I really and truly hope and pray that wherever you are, you guys are staying safe, and that you are choosing to look at the bright side of all of this, even though it's kind of a strange and not fun time. We just got to look at the bright side and, pray and hope that our kids are going to get through it. We're going to get through it. We're going to send them to school that first day, and we are just going to breathe a deep breath of relief, and we are going to put them back in the teacher's hands, and we'll say we made it. All right, guys. Well, look, comment below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to comment what are you doing to help your kids? How are you dealing with the stress personally? What's going on at your house? We would love to hear from you. So please